The time is coming once again where Binance step in and do what they have been doing for so many months now with Terra Luna Classic. What are we expecting to see? Could we see a big burn coming in for Luna Classic? We're going to break down a little bit in this video, as well as taking a look at some of the statistics going on with Luna Classic right now, as well as much more. So be sure to subscribe to this channel to get your latest and latest with cryptocurrency and Terra Luna Classic. And with that being said, let's get into this video and take a look at exactly what is coming on. So currently Terra Luna Classic not having the same run that we see in the rest of the crypto market, about 1.5%, 922 is the current price, but volume 63 million. We actually saw some really strong days towards the back end of last week and the week before, where we saw some massive volume coming in for Terra Luna Classic, which obviously is a massive support for that burn mechanism. Now, there's two huge factors why I think Binance continue to support the Terra Luna Classic movement. One, we are burning through a good chunk of supply. We have a lot of upgrades. We now are at parity with the rest of the Cosmos ecosystem. At the same time, we do obviously have the upgrade to the contracts and the code, which I think is important, and now we are starting to see applications look to build on the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem. So all in all, a pretty big news. However, here we go. Binance batch 11 will complete from the 31st of May up until the 29th of June. So we have 5 more days, and we're going to get that update on the 2nd of July, where we see exactly what came down. Now, the last one was about 1.04 billion. Now, we know that was through a really stagnant part in the market. The market, however, has felt very, very different. But I did want to context and say, so far, Binance have burned a whopping $6.7 million of Terra Luna Classic, which is kind of crazy to think about. Imagine if all of these other exchanges supported even a fractional percentage of this, how much Terra Luna Classic we would burn through every single day. It is crazy to kind of think about. But if we look at historical data, it gives us a view of exactly what we've got. Remember, a lot of the transactions come from those USDT and BUSD pairings over on Binance. Now, we know Binance has been in a little bit of bother with the SEC recently, albeit it does feel like that narrative is changing. But look, if we take just the last month in isolation, we did get some good days: 365 million, 247 million, 143 million, which is a significant step on from the previous month. So we could see a very, very upgraded number to that. We could, see 2, 3, maybe even touching 4 billion Luna Classic, which would be a good dent in the supply. Now, again, as ever with all of this, the actual test is whether Binance support a further month, batch number 12, which we will absolutely keep you updated, as well as keeping you updated on Twitter. So be sure to follow me over there, links in the description. But again, we take a look at the supply and see about 64 million Terra Luna Classic has been burnt, and we're down to a total supply of 6.8 trillion. Now, what is very interesting that I've been talking about recently is the staking, and we're up at nearly 15%, albeit down today, 245 million. This just continues to go. Remember, every Luna Classic staked is a Luna Classic out of the circulating supply. You can see some of these validations are picking up some serious amounts of delegations right now. So it's good to see people invested long term. We haven't really seen this for a while with Terra Luna Classic. So I, for one, I'm pretty excited about what's going on with that. So not only do we get the Binance burns, we obviously have more and more people staking their Luna Classic, which can only be a fundamental positive thing. We also have the community pool, which continues to fill up. Now, remember, Q3 for the L1 task force team is in proposal and voting very, very shortly. And again, remember, that is a cost to us, but there is a lot of exciting things. I brought that down in a previous video, so definitely go check some of the videos out in the channel. It does support the channel, and there's some great information in there. But the community pool continues to fill as we then look towards another 3 months funding for the L1 team, with a lot building behind it. So this could be a very interesting few months for Terra Luna Classic. People continue to stake, Binance support, and as volume comes up, as the market comes back to life, we could start to see some burns and some really positive price action. So we see there, Terra Luna Classic, just looking on the 200-day EMA, we're on the 15-minute chart, but yeah, 1.17% on this chart. We see we did push up as high as that 9.5 range. I would like to see us break back through this, take the zero back, and hold then for a long period of time. But Luna Classic is turning into a long play, but there is a lot coming. USTC moving a little bit today at 1.7% as well. So look, all in all, Binance still continue to burn. They are still supporting the Terra Luna Classic ecosystem. $6 million and above is what they've spent so far. So very interesting. One of the things I think as a community we can push for is more exchanges to support with the narrative. Again, the fact we're at parity with the Cosmos ecosystem, the fact we're getting more applications looking and protocols looking to build on Terra Luna Classic can only be a good thing. And the community, well, the community are holding strong, staking their Luna Classic, which is a good thing. But let me know down below in the comments, what do you think of the Binance burns? What's your prediction for the amount of Luna Classic we're going to see burn? And as ever, thank you so much for watching the video. Don't forget, if you're in the Luna Classic army, smash a like on this video. It does support the channel. It boosts us up in the old algorithm and lets people know exactly what's going on with Terra Luna Classic. As ever, thank you so much. Have a great day. I'll see you all later. Ta-ra.